So, what is going on, guys? This is Fade back here on HSR. Okay, so today, as you can see, it's pretty obvious here. So, we're going to talk about HSR's version 3.6 V3 changes. Okay, so for those who don't want any like who are sensitive or against any leaks, you may leave the video now. Okay, because this video will be mostly on how I see version 3. Okay, so version 1 and version 2 is actually nothing much. All right, it's just like some word changes and some hidden stat changes, and that's pretty much all. Okay, but when it enters version 3, all right, I would personally say version 3 is one of the worst V3s ever, I would honestly say. Okay, so why? Let's see. Starting from the relics. Okay, I'll leave the character for later on. Starting from relics, self-enshrouded reclose. Originally, the two-piece increases crit damage by 16%. Okay, now they remove the effect and increases shield effect by 10% instead. Right, and the four-piece originally it says increases the wearer's crit damage by 16%, and when any allied target consumes skill points for the first time in a turn, recovers one skill point, and this effect triggers up to one time per battle, and one trigger counts will be restored at the start of each subsequent wave. Only one skill point recovery can effect can be active like in the same team. Yeah, so the original one is definitely like really insane, okay? Because it's literally universal on anyone. And I'm not joking when I actually mean universal. Okay? Because the precondition is just like when any ally target consumes skill points for the first time. So this is crucial for like those players who are low on skill points, okay? Especially when they want to do like a one-time setup like Finon. Okay, so imagine you run low on skill points, and this one will actually just save you another skill point at the start of it. But I don't know what's wrong with the devs. Okay, maybe they be like, nah, we don't want this set to be too broken, so we decide to revamp the whole thing. All right. So what now? Increases shield effect provided by the wearer by 12%. And when an ally target has shield provided by the wearer, okay, ally target's crit damage increases by 15%. So they literally junked 32% crit damage. And not just that, they also junk another skill point refund for a stupid shield effect 10% and another 12%, which is a 22%. And guess what? All that for 15% crit damage increase. Like, literally what, bro? 15%? It's even lower than the two-piece effect. Yeah, I know some of you are going to say, bro, but there's shoot effect, bro. There's 22% shoot effect. Who fucking cares, bro? Like the shields in this game are already fucking thick enough. I swear to God. Okay, like like literally shields in this game are literally so damn thick that you legit don't even need more shield effect. Like on God, do you see how thick Avengerine's shield is and how frequent it is applied? Yeah, same goes to literally DHPT, bro. You don't need more shield effect. The only thing we need is actually more buffs, okay? I know you are going to say he is a sustain, but literally at this point, just it's a four-piece new relic set, bro. Please just give us something good. Don't give us something so trash. On God, I'm begging. Yeah, like I know only like Aventurine and then DHPT can probably use this, but who else is going to use this? Rah! Okay, overall, this is literally shit. SHIT shit. Fucking get into the trash or you just flush it down the fucking toilet bowl. Okay. Next, we're remaking Deliverer. So, two-piece increase your crit rate by 8%. That is good. Okay, but the four-piece, after the wearer uses basic attack or skill, if the wearer's mouse sprite is on the field, increases max HP of the wearer and their mouse sprite by 24%, and increases all allies damage by 15% until the wearer's next basic attack or skill. So this is obviously tailor-made for March, okay, aka Evernight. Alright, they improved the 15 the ally damage buff by a significant 7%. I would say overall is good, okay, but the precondition is your member sprite needs to be on the field. Yeah. So they're trying to sell much, okay? I can see something here. They're trying to make it good, okay, overall. Like this not just much, like you can use this for a trailblazer if you want. Like, but I already farm so much speed on the current set. I don't even know if I wanna refarm this. Yeah, okay. Next to the Lycone, to Evernight Stars. So this is March signature Lycone. And honestly, it's just like uh how do I say? It's just more like word changes. Yeah. And a bit of like tunes. So the previous one is increase the max HP, and then when your memory start uses an ability, you gain one stack of Noctis, and whereas Noctis or else right, ignore 20% of the target's defense. It says all allies by the way, all allies minus sprite. When dealing damage. Similar effects cannot stack. For each stack of Noctis, the red type increases the damage dealt by and their memo sprite by 12%, yeah. And then it's taken out to 4 times. So previously it's going to be like 48%, yeah. So now they change it. The first few is the same, and when the memo sprite isn't heavy, they just gain Noctis. And while the rest has Noctis, or else increase same, and then increases the damage dealt by the wearer. And get inspired by, yeah. So I think they added this part. Okay, yeah, they added this part, and then they also improve like higher, I think. Yeah, increases here it says like for each stack of Noctis the wearers it increases damage down. Yeah, so now it's just like increases the damage dealt by the wearer. And yeah, they just remove the fact you need to stack up 4 times. They just make it immediately 30%. Yeah. So when the wearer's mouse disappears, the wearer recovers as partial of energy. Similar effects does not stack. So previously, this okay, honestly, I thought you can be how should I say um a Castoris Lycombe replacement. Okay, yeah. But now maybe not so efficient anymore. I would say, yeah, because I don't know why they want to add the energy there. I know it's for March because March runs on energy, but the 18% cutoff is kind of pain, honestly. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter much if you are putting this on March, yeah. So next, Danang Cyclone increases their attack increases the wearer's attack and shield effect provided. When the wearer uses ultimate, restores HP equal blah blah blah. So you assume this is like it's kind of like fusion. And then and additionally restores HP equal to blah 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 of wearer's attack to the character with the lowest HP. Kind of like the whole like cone passive. And grants blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, didn't really change much. Alright. And then for Evernight, there are a bit of interesting changes, I would say. So first one will be when entering combat, summons member sprite Evie. And Evie has 160 speed by default, and its max HP is 50%. It was previously 100%, but they cut to 50. So 100 to 50, what does this means? Means technically she cannot she is not as efficient as it is to put in the Castoris team anymore. Okay, because previously 100%, once you detonate the Evie, alright, and then you can immediately get like what 60% of Castoris ulti back. Yeah, so they nerfed this on purpose, I guess, because they are trying to make much more independent instead of like becoming a sub DPS or just another plug-in for a certain team. Okay, and then this ability automatically selects the target, prioritizing the enemy target that Evernight last attack. They use ice damage equal to 50%. Yeah, so they increase like Evie's damage, and then yeah, they increase even more. But I think they also like nerf somewhere. Where is it? I'm pretty sure they did nerf something. Yeah, this one is like consumes HP equal to 10% and then increases crit damage. But this one is like consume lesser HP means like cast if you want to be a plugin for casteries, it's going to be like a bit lesser lah. Yeah. And then this one, 50% nerf again. Yay. So I guess that's technically it, I think. Yeah, that's technically it for much. So overall, what they did for Evernight is they tried to cut off the synergy between Evernight and Casteries, right? Because what the whole internet for this version 3.6 leaks is Evernight is going to be a plugin for March, bro. And then I think the devs might have overheard it and then they just decided to nerf a bit on this. Yeah. But for people who have like E2 S1 Casteries and E1 S1 Hyacinth, it's probably not a big deal. Yeah. But for E0 S1, don't really do this as a plugin. Yeah, I swear to God. Okay, next, the most important part of this whole video, okay, is Danheng PT. So what happened to this dude is he got hard nerfed. Like I'm not kidding, like legit hard nerf. So on his skill, this designates one ally character as a bond mate and provides all allies with a shield that can offset damage equal to 20% of Danheng's PT attack plus 320 for 3 turns. So they nerf from 30 to 20, and then they nerf from 400 to 330. And the shield effect can stack up to 300%. But overall, quite a pain nerf. Okay. If you are building full attack like this thing is going to be not so tanky as the one you see before on V2, V1 and V2. Okay. And for his ultimate, deals physical damage equal to 300% of Danheng's PT attack to all enemies. And provide a shield to all allies that can offset damage equal to 30%, they cut off to 10%. Okay. And then 400 base, they cut off to 160 base. Alright. So this is going to be fun because previously all you need to do is just like you shield from the skill, and then once you ulti, you technically just like get 200% already, and then all you need to do is like just make the soul dragon take action, and then you can almost gain 300%. Yeah, but now what is going to happen is literally you need so many turns to like balance the shield back. Okay, I mean it's actually pretty obvious, okay, why they are doing this. It's actually pretty damn obvious. I don't need to say anything. Alright, we all know they are not trying to make him too broken compared to a specific preservation character. Alright, so Soul Dragon becomes enhanced, and when Soul Dragon takes action, trigger a follow attack that deals physical damage equal to 80% of DHPT attack and 1 instance of additional damage of the bomb mate's type equal to 80% of the bomb mate's attack to all enemies. Yeah, and it'll last for two rounds of the Soul Dragon. Alright. And here, also, they nerf it from his talent. And when Soul Dragon takes action, dispel one debuffs from all ally and provides a shield that can offset damage equal to 10% of that 10% the direct attack and blah blah blah. Yeah. Overall, they just nerf all of his shield like thickness. Yeah. Like the offset damage, everything is nerfed. Like you see, 30 to 20, 400 to 330, 30 to 10%, 400 to 160%. Alright, not to mention his ulti is actually not cheap, by the way. His ulti is actually kind of hard to get, but his other talents have a way to actually compensate the loss. Alright, next, talking about his T2, which is one of his talents. When the battle begins, advances DHPT action by 40%. So now they add a new effect. At the start of the combat, DHPT action advances by 40%. When the bondmate uses an attack, Danheng PT regenerates 5 energy and advances Soul Dragon's action by 15%. Okay, because that used to be his T3, so now they plot off the T3 and give to his T2. Right? Next, when enhancing Soul Dragon's action, additionally deal 1 instance of additional damage to the corresponding type equal to 40% of bombmate's attack to the enemy with the highest current HP. Okay, and that's all. Alright, that's all for DHPT. Okay, it's going to be hell of a ride for V3. okay, because they nerf his shield thickness, but they enhance the dragon's output. So for now, I'm not sure how this is going to be. Okay, they buff his E1 and then they like make some changes to his E2 and then E4 and then like E6. Yeah, but I'm not looking to Eidolons, okay? I'm not looking at Eidolons, legit. Alright, I only care about E0S1 because rumors saying DHPT is going to give for free. Yeah, so that's why I'm also curious on this. And the moment when I see this nerf, I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun, bro. Like when it's fun, it's legit so fun that I feel like this V3 is so cool. Like literally. Like the worst L they took is revamping this 4-piece set. Okay? From one universal set into a very fucking biased set. That's how shit it became. Like if you compare to the previous one, like for those who actually don't compare to the previous one, you might be like, nah, this is fine. But if you compare to the previous one, you'll know how shit this 4-piece set became. Yeah. And for Evernight, I'm not even gonna say anything. Originally, you can use this, alright, and E0S1 Evernight or E0S0 Evernight for a plugin for Castery's team. And guess what? Now they just decide to say no and then cut off the plugin synergy from Evernight to Castery's. Yeah. And the next Dahung PT, nerf his shield. Okay, so I don't know how serious this nerf is, but from the stats, I feel like it's a very serious nerf. For those who are curious to see, you can probably look at the V3 videos of the leaks. Yeah. So overall, that's the point of this video. Okay, V4 is in 6 days, right? 6, 10, yeah, 6 day, 10 hours. So I assume it is. Let me see. No, next Monday, I would say. Okay, so next Monday we will see is there any changes on V4. Okay, and because V5 is normally like fixed already, nothing much will change. All right, so let's hope the devs cook something for um V4. Okay, so far V3 sucks. It is literally cooked, burnt, toasted. Okay, down to charcoal. And then next, if they don't save it, V4, this is going to be gone, like literally. All right, one of the worst V3s in my opinion ever entered. Yeah, so that's the video for today, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.